This video is for educational purposes only and isn't meant to replace medical advice. Always talk to your doctor before making any health changes. What if preventing cancer started with your next meal? Join me as we uncover the surprising cancer-fighting powers of green tea, broccoli, papaya, purple potatoes, and pomegranate. 5 affordable foods that could change everything. Hello and welcome back to Alpha Health Lab, where we bring you science-backed strategies to optimize your health every single week. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our latest tips. Did you know that cancer is responsible for nearly 1 in 6 deaths worldwide? According to the World Health Organization, cancer claimed around 10 million lives in 2020, and in 2024 alone, over 20 million new cases are projected globally. That steady rise is alarming. Increased processed food consumption, chronic stress, and exposure to environmental toxins all seem to be contributing factors. While medicine advances, there's a powerful role for everyday nutrition in supporting our body's natural defenses. Today, we'll explore 5 simple foods, likely already in your kitchen, that have been studied for their cancer-fighting and tissue-repairing properties. No gimmicks, no exotic supplements, just whole foods whose compounds demonstrate real effects on inflammation, cell repair, and immune function. I'll share key research, practical preparation tips, and anecdotes from people who've integrated these foods into their routines. If you're ready to empower your health, you've come to the right place. Before we begin, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. I love seeing our global community grow. Now, let's dive in. 1. Green tea. Green tea has been consumed in Asia for millennia, regarded as a medicinal beverage. Modern science highlights one compound in particular, epigallocatechin 3-GG. A catechin that exhibits anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. EGG reduces pro-inflammatory cytokines in the gut lining because chronic gut inflammation can damage DNA and increase cancer risk. In a large Japanese cohort study, individuals consuming 3 or more cups of green tea daily had a significantly lower incidence of colorectal cancer. Laboratory experiments confirm that EGCG can trigger apoptosis, programmed cell death, in malignant cells, preventing small lesions from expanding. Beyond inflammation control, EGCG appears to boost immune surveillance by enhancing natural killer cell killing T, our frontline defense against emerging tumors. A 2018 murine study found that mice receiving daily EGCG supplements showed a 60% reduction in skin tumor growth compared to Kroll's. Additionally, EGCG disrupts angiogenesis, the process by which tumors recruit new blood vessels, by inhibiting the vascular endothelial growth factor VEGF pathway. EGCG effectively starves miniature tumors of oxygen and nutrients, preventing progression. Proper brewing preserves EGCG. Heat water to 80-85 degrees Celsius, 175-185 degrees Fahrenheit. Steep 1 teaspoon of loose green tea leaves or a tea bag for 2 to 3 minutes. If you prefer matcha, whisk half a teaspoon of powder into warm water for a more concentrated EGCG boost. Aim for 2 cups per day, up to 4 if you tolerate caffeine. My client Sarah replaced her morning coffee with green tea, and within weeks reported steadier energy and less afternoon fatigue. Proof that small changes yield big benefits. Comment green tea if you already drink green tea, and tell us how it's impacted your health. 2. Brassica Vegetables. Brassica vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and bok choy, are renowned for glucoraphanin, the precursor to sulforaphane. When you chop or chew raw brassica veggies, the enzyme myrosinase converts glucoraphanin into sulforaphane. Sulforaphane activates phase 2 detoxification enzymes and the liver, which neutralize carcinogens like polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons and aflatoxins before they damage DNA. A 2017 European study showed that individuals consuming at least 5 servings of cruciferous vegetables weekly had up to a 45% lower risk of lung cancer, compared to those consuming fewer than 1 serving. Sulforaphane exerts potent anti-cementphi effects by inhibiting the NF-κB pathway, reducing pro-cementphi cytokines such as IL-6 and TNF-ATA. In prostate cancer cell lines, sulforaphane also modulates epigenetic markers, upregulating tumor suppressor genes via histone modification. A 2020 murine lung cancer trial found that sulforaphane-enriched diets resulted in a 70% reduction in tumor nodules. These preclinical findings align with epidemiological data showing lower incidence of colorectal, stomach, and bladder cancers in populations with high cruciferous vegetable intake. To maximize sulforaphane yield, chop broccoli or other brassica and let it rest at room temperature for 10-15 minutes to allow myrosinase activity. Then steam or microwave for 1-2 minutes. Excessive boiling can destroy myrosinase. Alternatively, add a pinch of ground mustard seeds rich in myrosinase after cooking to boost conversion. My friend David began eating steamed broccoli with this resting step daily after his doctor noted high inflammation markers. 6 weeks later, his C-reactive protein, CRP, dropped by nearly 30% and his blood sugar improved. Eating cruciferous vegetables isn't a cure, but in my opinion it's one of the simplest, most impactful preventive measures you can take. Comment broccoli if you're adding more broccoli or Brussels sprouts to your meals this week, and share your favorite preparation. 3. Papaya, Caraca papaya, is celebrated not just for its sweet taste, but also for the enzyme papain, which aids protein digestion. Beyond digestive support, papaya is rich in carotenoids, beta-carotene, beta-cryptoxanthin, and lycopene. Powerful antioxidants that neutralize free radicals responsible. In a 2019 randomized trial in India, participants who consumed half a fresh papaya daily for 4 weeks exhibited significantly reduced plasma oxidative stress markers and higher total antioxidant capacity. Papaya also delivers high levels of vitamin C, over 180% of the RDI per cup, and provitamin A carotenoids. Vitamin C supports collagen production, essential for tissue repair, and fuels immune cells, especially neutrophils and macrophages, to identify and eliminate abnormal cells. Vitamin A maintains the integrity of epithelial linings in the gut and respiratory tract, erecting a barrier against pathogens and toxins. Papaya leaf extracts, used traditionally for stomach upset, have demonstrated anti-inflammatory effects in small clinical studies, reducing TNF-A and IL-8 levels. Raw papaya contains soluble fiber pectin that acts as a prebiotic, fostering beneficial gut bacteria such as bifidobacterium and lactobacillus. In a feeding study, volunteers consuming 200 g of fresh papaya daily reported improved bowel regularity and a healthier gut microbiota within 2 weeks. My cousin Aisha struggled with chronic acid reflux. After adding a half papaya serving each morning, her endoscopy results showed marked reduction in stomach inflammation and her reflux symptoms subsided. While papaya isn't a panacea, its combined digestive, antioxidant, and immune support benefits make it a powerful ally. Comment papaya if you're a papaya fan, and tell us your favorite way to enjoy its smoothie, salad, or salad. 4. Purple potatoes. Purple potatoes, native to the Andes, owe their deep hue to anthocyanins, flavonoids that scavenge free radicals. A 2021 Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry study found that purple potatoes exhibit 2-3 times higher antioxidant capacity than white varieties, measured by ORAX scores. By reducing reactive oxygen species, RAS, anthocyanins help prevent DNA damage and subsequent mutation. When purple potatoes are cooked and then cooled, some starch transforms into resistant starch, which bypasses small intestine digestion and reaches the colon. There, gut bacteria ferment it into short-chain fatty acids, like butyrate, the primary fuel for colonocytes. Butyrate strengthens the gut barrier and regulates inflammation, factors critical in colorectal cancer prevention. An Australian crossover trial showed that consuming cooled reheated potatoes increased stool butyrate levels by 30% compared to freshly cooked potatoes. Preclinical research indicates that anthocyanins from purple potatoes can target cancer stem cells, CSCs. In vitro, these extracts reduced colon CSC viability and suppressed their sphere-forming capacity, a sign of diminished tumor-initiating potential. My friend Thomas, diagnosed with stage 2 colorectal polyps, began eating chilled purple potato salad twice weekly. 6 months later, his follow-up colonoscopy revealed no new polyps, and his inflammatory markers dropped significantly. While controlled trials are needed, I believe purple potatoes, rich in antioxidants and resistant starch, are an underappreciated tool for long-term colon health. Comment potato if you're eager to try purple potatoes and give your gut a boost. 5. Pomegranate. Pomegranate has symbolized health and rebirth across cultures for centuries. Its arrows contain punicalagins and elagitannins, tannins that rank among the most potent antioxidants. In comparative assays, pomegranate extracts often outperform red wine and green tea on a per-gram basis for total antioxidant activity. By neutralizing free radicals, these compounds help prevent DNA mutations that could lead to malignancy. One of the most compelling human studies involved men with rising prostate-specific antigen PSA levels after prostate cancer treatment. In a 2006 Phase 2 trial, participants who drank 8 ounces of pomegranate juice daily experienced a median PSA doubling time increase from 15 months to 54 months on juice, suggesting slowed disease progression. Subsequent trials using pomegranate extracts mirrored these trends, although small sample sizes limit statistical power. Mechanistically, pomegranate polyphenols inhibit the VEGF pathway, reducing tumor angiogenesis and nutrient supply. When elagitannins from pomegranate reach the colon, gut microbes convert them into urolithins, particularly urolithin A, which, in rodent models, has reduced colon inflammation and supported mitochondrial health in muscle tissue. In a 2021 pilot study, human volunteers taking 500 milligrams of urolithin A daily for 4 weeks showed improved muscle endurance and lower inflammatory markers, e.g., IL-6. My neighbor Linda, a breast cancer survivor, began every morning servings of pomegranate arils after her oncologist mentioned cardiovascular benefits. Within 3 months, her HDL, good, cholesterol rose and she felt less bloated. While individual experiences vary, I'm convinced pomegranate's stacked benefits, antioxidant, anti-angiogenic, and gut-modulating, make it a powerhouse. Comment Ruby if you're excited to try fresh pomegranate seeds or juice for their health-boosting power. 5 foods, 5 paths. We've covered 5 everyday foods. Green tea, Brassica vegetables, papaya, purple potatoes, and pomegranate each, offering unique, science-backed ways to help your body fight cancer and repair itself. 1. Green tea, EGCG, reduces inflammation, boosts immune function, and inhibits angiogenesis. 2. Brassica vegetables, glucoraphanin sulforaphane activates detox enzymes, lowers inflammation, and epigenetically reactivates tumor suppressors. 3. Papaya. Papain supports digestion, carotenoids offer antioxidant protection, and vitamin C/A bolster immunity and tissue integrity. 4. Purple potatoes. Anthocyanins scavenge free radicals, resistant starch fuels colon health, and ACSC magic effects may prevent relapse. 5. Pomegranate. Elagitannins neutralize free radicals, inhibit tumor blood vessel formation, and yield urolithins that support a balanced gut. While none of these foods can single-handedly guarantee cancer prevention, integrating them into a balanced diet is a practical, low-risk strategy. Over time, their combined anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and gut-supportive effects create an internal environment less hospitable to abnormal cell growth. In my experience, the most overlooked pillar of cancer prevention is nutrition. While medical screenings and treatments are vital, consistently choosing whole, minimally processed foods that directly modulate inflammation and oxidative stress can be one of the single most impactful lifestyle shifts you make. You can't outspend a poor diet with chemotherapy. In other words, the cost of prevention, time, money, effort, pales in comparison to battling advanced disease. If you commit to adopting even 2 of these foods regularly, you're investing in a healthier, more resilient future. Let us know in the comments which of these 5 foods you already eat and which one you plan to add first. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more evidence-based health strategies. We read every comment, and your feedback guides our future content. Thank you for watching, and here's to your health.